Ladies and gentlemen, Dolphin Super League is a Dolphin Super League, but sometimes after the league games there is a big show match organized by Chinese community by Mr. Angelin, I think. And today I was just hanging around and I have seen that Happy is playing versus Live/Medusa. In my opinion, this is the best Undead versus the best Night Elf. Of course, in the Dolphin Super League, the scores are a little bit different, but in my heart, those are two the best players. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go through all of this. I'm going to go through all of this. Happy versus Live, Happy versus Medusa. So, on the top right of Twisted Meadows, playing as a blue Night Elf, that's Medusa the Gamer, and he's planting his Ancient of War in very interesting position. Why it's here? Because A, you can creep the green camp, B, you are very close to Mare camp, and Ancient of War can eat trees, and you'll basically dig a tunnel. What Happy is doing, he's playing Death Knight, Ghoul Opener, his Acolyte is scouting. Of course, on the way you got the Critter. And Mr. Medusa is playing Warden! Mamma mia, Grande Madonna. Warden versus Undead. That's exciting. Okay. Okay, Warden versus Undead. Warden loves experience, Warden loves creeping. It's a similar idea that you creep Warden to level 4 and maybe even more, and then you start creeping Panda or some another hero. As you can see, Ancient of War is already eating trees in the tunnel direction. Happy is there, Happy knows what's up, and he's going to pull Gnoll Brood, I think. Yes, indeed. He is basically unsummoning, repairing his main. That's why these creeps are following. That was perfect! That was perfect! This was perfect. Look at this, the Ancient of War is enraged. And Mr. Medusa didn't creep the green camp because of this one simple Acolyte pull trick. Or maybe, ladies and gentlemen, it's not going to be creeping, it's going to be expansion harassment. And yes, as a Night Elf, you need wisps. You need a lot of wisps, ladies and gentlemen, to detonate the skeletons. And what is going to be Happy response? Happy is waiting with Sacrificial Skull. He's not planting Sacrificial Skull yet, and Fan of Knives was too late. Happy got the experience. But then there was the first Fan of Knives of many, I think. Okay, those skeletons are here. The Happy is waiting so long with Blight. He is not using Sacrificial Skull to make a Ziggurat. This is an interesting choice. It's basically first time I'm seeing this. He waited for the Wisp to detonate. The Ghoul is trying to escape and is going to be successful. Warden is working on the Ziggurat. It's funny because Warden can't use Fan of Knives on the Ziggurat, but it's just auto-attacking. And so far, so good, ladies and gentlemen. There is no insta-counter expansion by Happy. This is a live game, ladies and gentlemen. This is a live show match, and Warden has to teleport out. You may say, Saul, losing hero on level 1, is it okay? You will give a lot of experience to Happy, and you have Moonwells, you have a camp to creep, so maybe it's not that bad to just teleport back. But look, this Warden is half HP. That's not great, to be honest. It's not a good start by Medusa. Of course, he slowed down. Happy expansion. Happy is not expanding yet. He's just accumulating a lot of lumber. Now he'll probably buy a Staff of Teleportation. That's my bet. I would say, yeah, he only bought Dust. Is it going to be Staff of Teleportation? Not really. Circlet. Ooh. Dust and Circlet. I like that he sold Talisman of Evasion because it's like a very big item. You can get a lot of gold by selling it. And yes, this Death Knight is not going to be in trouble. Welcome everybody, we are casting Happy versus Medusa on YouTube. This is a live show match happening right now. This is not the part of Dolphin Super League. That's the part of just cool show matches. Yes, Happy is scouting for the potential proxy expansion, but there is none. Undead on expansion. Warden got Staff and Boots. Happy got Staff as well. And nobody is creeping. I repeat, nobody is creeping. Oh, maybe Happy is creeping. Medusa is creeping now, but Happy is already there. Medusa got 2 Mercs. Mercs are very cool, and Coil will be here to guarantee the experience. 120 HP on the Gnoll Warden, by the way, and Happy with the Coil, who got the last hit. Medusa got the last hit, ladies and gentlemen. Happy miscalculated the Coil from a short proximity, close proximity. Is it Happy or not? And look at this tunnel. Look at this tunnel, ladies and gentlemen. This is such a long tunnel. Okay, this tree of life is like me after going to McDonald's, ladies and gentlemen. I order everything. Okay, every position in the menu. Okay, there is Death Knight here. Yes, Medusa is still on level 1. Expansion for Mr. Happy is operational. Happy is constantly scouting for potential counter expansion. And ladies and gentlemen, there is no counter expansion. This is one base play by Medusa. He's rushing tier 3 and he's going for lores. Welcome, welcome everybody. Yes, so far so good by Happy. Very good opener, okay? Happy stacking now, and to celebrate this, he took all of the ghouls with him. And ladies and gentlemen, what is going to happen now? Medusa sold Clog of Shadows. Warden can disappear on her own. There is no issue with that. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to attack lores. Very good idea, man. Medusa can start creeping. Okay, he's creeping. He can do it, but in result, he's going to lose his lores. Happy is attacking main. Why Happy is attacking main? Okay, he misclick, I think. Okay, that wasn't too good, but not important. Coil to save one of the ghouls. Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, what's now? What's now? Okay. Double Forest Troll Berserker. But tier 3 is on the way, so we are cutting on Dryads and we are producing more bears, I guess. Maybe that's the idea. Ghouls are chasing one of the wisps. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what the winning condition for the Night Elf is here. Under-leveled Warden. No counter expansion. There is no bears on the way. Like, there is one lore, right? So far, Dryads. Medusa invested a lot into mercs. Logic tells me that he should like use them offensively for some kind of an aggression here. But it's not looking optimistic. Let me tell you that. Welcome, everybody. I'm casting for YouTube. And this game number 1, the score is 0-0. This first game of the Showmatch. Medusa wants to go to the late game. He bought Shredder. He bought Shredder without an expansion? That's the statement that he thinks that Happy is not going to push him at 60-something supply, but let me tell you, Happy will push him. Second crypt, that's perfect. It means Fiend's status, so it's going to be double Slaughterhouse, and I think it's going to be the most standard 70 supply timing ever. What do I mean by that? When tier 2 finishes, Happy will instantly go for tier 3. He has his altar, there is no issue here. And yes, insta tier 3, and let me tell you, when Ghoul Frenzy is online, then Happy will cross the map and may probably finish Medusa. He has Shredder, but Shredder is super expensive. Okay. We have 34 supply on the Night Elf here. He's creeping with the power of Fan of Knives. Okay, Fan of Knives is here. What Happy can do, he can creep as well. Creep craft, ladies and gentlemen, but Happy feels like he's in a good position. Let's see what Mr. Medusa plan is. He got amazing item, he has so much intelligence. Sobi Mask says, increase the hero rate of mana regeneration by 50% when worn, and basically it works on hero intelligence, and he has +6 intelligence from Robe of the Magi. And because of that, ladies and gentlemen, this Warden can spend a lot of spells. But look at this! Economy of Happy is blooming. Even if Warden will kill all of the workers once, you know, in one of the bases, I think it's not the end of the world. Happy got level 3. He's producing Leech, he's producing Statue, he's producing Fiend. He has everything. Warden is getting nice levels indeed. But it's 41 supply versus 50, and Happy has all of the production buildings in the world. And let me tell you, when his economy... Look at this split! Look at this split! Every Acolyte goes in other direction. If Happy would be like chased by wolves or something, he would like be able to like hide his trace, you know? Like he's splitting Acolyte in every direction possible. Again, Fan of Knives is an AoE spell, right? Aye. AoE spell, and yeah, the Warden used the healing. The Warden is dead! GG, ladies and gentlemen, this is GG. Okay, point for Happy. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in game number 2, and this game is already starting with a bang, ladies and gentlemen. Ghoul is crossing the map. Why? It's called Ghoul Pool, ladies and gentlemen. And Mr. Medusa made his Ancient of War very close to the creep camp. What's the idea, ladies and gentlemen? With the Ghoul, you need to go close to the creeps, but don't attack them. If you attack them, you die. Just to say hello, pull back, ladies and gentlemen. And then, it's very important, another step, you need to, with the Ghoul, attack Ancient of War. And Mr. Medusa cancelled already. Very fast cancel by the Chinese Nidal. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. On this level, yes, this is a professional level, this is a professional show match. Ghoul pull happens. Ghoul pull happens, and Happy is cutting wood. Okay, so the idea is as following. He wants to stay around with the Ghoul to check eye on another Ancient of War. He's like, is another Ancient of War is happening. And ladies and gentlemen, okay, maybe he just kept eye on the Ghoul if Ghoul is moving or no. But okay, you know, you may say Saul, he could get this lumber inside of his base, not there. But you know, he was probably keeping eye on the Wisp. Ladies and gentlemen, so what is happening here? We have a second Necropolis in Mr. Happy base, and I swear it's not some Binet noob, this is Aurora Happy, and this is all calculated. His opponent Medusa on this map, of course, went for Demon Hunter, playing the Warden on last Refuge. Sounds crazy, and what I can tell you, yes, that creeping will be a slowdown. So what are we going to do? Are we going to immolation creep entire camp? Are we going to harass immediately? He cancelled Ancient of War immediately. He has a plan. But remember, there is also one drawback with a Ghoul pulling as Undead. You don't have your beloved shop in time, right? The Death Knight is going to pop out from the Altar of Darkness without Road of Necromancy. And Happy is not creeping. Happy is crossing the map. And his opponent is doing the same? Or Happy bought the circlet. Man, this man loves circlets. Okay, Demon Hunter and Death Knight met in the middle, and Orc Warrior blocked Medusa a little bit. I guess we are running in circles. Is it good for Happy? Happy will tech soon, right? He is keeping his ghouls in the base. Pretty simple build. Mr. Happy is going to take quickly. He went for Aura first, and probably he will remotely creep, right? When he will start taking, he will take all of the ghouls and will creep this camp here on the bottom. And his opponent is also just running in circles. Archer number 2 is on the way, and I think Mr. Medusa will... He's pulling with an Archer! Ladies and gentlemen, this is interesting, this is creative. We are pulling a Mare camp. Why? In order to bug this Rogue Golem, and we want him to be very, very, very passive. I mean, and he even makes sure the Rogue Golem will attack Ancient of War. That was juicy. Archer with the red damage, like aggroed the Rogue Golem to the perfect position. So with the Archer positioning, you can basically maneuver the Rogue Golem. Very smart, very cool, Mr. Medusa. And Happy is tier 2 expanding! Happy is tier 2 expanding. The mind games on this guy. The mind games on this guy. Tier 2 expansion. He already has Necropolis. Tier 2 expansion by Happy. Wawa wiwa. That's beautiful. His opponent got Vampiric Aura item. Do we like this item? I don't think so. I don't think so. It only works on the Demon Hunter, but you know, healthy Demon Hunter is a happy Demon Hunter. I don't know. And versus Happy, he will need a lot of HP. Am I right? Am I right, guys? A lot of HP. Happy's creeping. He doesn't have level 2 yet, but with one kill on this Forest Troll High Priest, he'll be able to start throwing coils. Demon Hunter is here. Demon Hunter has mana burn, but he's alone. Happy's working on the surround, and Happy got the surround immediately, but can he keep it? Can he hold it? Because yes, the ghouls are so low HP, the micro Happy. He saved the ghoul, and he's losing some more. Yes, surrounding Demon Hunter. Surrounding Demon Hunter rarely goes well at this stage of the game, because this Demon Hunter can just break it. Of course it was expensive, or of course he's low HP, but still, ladies and gentlemen, Look at those ghouls. Anybody else than Happy would lose so many ghouls here. Would lose so many ghouls here because it's so hard to pull them back on low HP. Even Happy lost a few. But yes, Demon Hunter turns on Invalation and collects the win, Kappa. Okay, what's now, ladies and gentlemen? Mana burn. Happy is empty. He doesn't have more mana. His expansion is almost ready. The tier 2 expansion, meaning Happy has tier 2 as well. He can start his second hero when he wants. There is one Nerubian Tower in a dream. Medusa is trying to kill some acolytes, maybe cancel the expansion. I don't know if it's even possible at this stage, but he wants to try. He wants to try, ladies and gentlemen. 10 seconds. How expensive it's going to be for the Chinese Knight? Whoa! He just cancelled it. And what's the price, ladies and gentlemen? He wants to trade. He's like, I have a scroll of the town portal soul, but I'm not a chicken. I want this Death Knight. I have map control with my Naga. Ladies and gentlemen, point for Medusa. Go, Night Elves, go. Point for Medusa. Okay, and he's even keeping his Forest Troll Berserker. I would be worried about the Leech. But Happy is not going for the Leech. Happy is going tier 3? I don't understand it. Is Happy throwing this? This tier 2 expansion ruined this. Tier 2 expansion ruined Mr. Happy plan. Oh, this poor Troll Berserker. Look at this. We are going... Acolyte violence. Acolyte violence. Deny it. It wasn't denied. Ay. Man, this Acolyte is nasty. Welcome everybody, hello to the YouTube chat, hello to the Twitch chat. I'm casting this game for YouTube, and this game is delivering. Medusa is rushing tier 3, he's like, I'm not going to tier 2 expand, Mr. Happy. I'm going tier 3 straight away. It's a little bit late, tier 3, to be honest, but that's alright. I'm not going to judge here. Happy has so low HP on his Death Knight, his Leech is ultra late. That's very weird. And the start of the day is here, and the Acolyte! This Acolyte had a plan to get the Archer, but sadly, the Acolyte is going to do the last thing, which is unsummoning the Ziggurat to get some gold and lumber back. And let me tell you one thing. Mid-game was bad by Happy. Very bad. Night Elf just clicked on his expansion, cancelled it, and then Happy was forced to fight in position that he didn't like. His hero was late, but ladies and gentlemen, this is still Happy. He's still extremely dangerous, but 10 supply lead for Medusa. Healthy Moonwells. Look at this Moon Juice, his reach. He's like, hey, you know what? You go to your, I don't know, family member, dad, brother. He's like, hey, brother, I lost my new iPhone. And he's like, yeah, I'm a billionaire. I can buy you a new iPhone. Don't worry, don't cry, brother. And it's the same with this Knight of he's so rich. And thank you for the sub, Mr. Baskiel. Makura for you. Thank you for the support, sir. We have Medusa, who is doing well. But again, that was Happy game at start. And then he had a tier 2 dream, he wanted to tier 2 expand, and it backfired. Good scouting by Medusa, but Happy is not going to give up. He's sitting in his base. He's very scared of you know, to be around on the map. He wants to be in the safety of his base until he has Ghoul Frenzy, until he has Orb, and some destroyers would be nice, of course. And he got it. Happy got Orc Mauler level 5. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Medusa doesn't need to push. Undead base is very scary, and Medusa is going into tier 3 direction. First bears are coming, and Medusa can just creep more. Ladies and gentlemen, what's now? Happy. Is he still going to push with Ghoul Frenzy? We'll see about that. Naga is here, that looks like Ghoul Frenzy push. What does it mean? Minute number 9:20, Happy's crossing the map. Happy's crossing the map. He wants to take one camp to go, you know, to take the item with him and then probably push into Mr. Medusa base. But Medusa has nice item already on him. The Orb is here, big healing potion, Invo. This Demon Hunter is not going to die anytime soon, and he can be in front. And even though it's Happy, he can go for a mana burn, because yes, this is Demon Hunter design, but he's afraid to go to Happy. I think it may be a psychological psychological issue. Oh, Naga. That was genius by Mr. Happy. I mean, psychological, that is, you know, scared of Happy. Naga is so scared, but there is no destroyer in the air. Ladies and gentlemen, if I had a contact with Happy, I would suggest to him to buy Wand of Negation. To buy Wand of Negation if you want to do the push. Because you don't want Destroyer form, because it takes a long time and you sacrifice one statue. You want to dispel every single Reju. And the Night Elves are cocky and they Reju in your face. So, ladies and gentlemen, if I could pass one piece of advice to Happy, I would say Happy, Ghoul Frenzy timing, buy Wand of Negation, 150 gold item with 4 charges, and help you a lot. Remember, one rejuvenation is 400 HP, it's like getting big healing potion almost. So that's pretty good. Ladies and gentlemen, and because of all of those early game, mid-game mistakes, Mr. Happy wasn't able to finish Medusa just yet. He needs to creep a lot. So now what they are doing, they are creeping entire map while staying on 50 supply, buying items and so on. Night Elf can go for Ancient of Wind or or expansion. Undead can go for Banshees or expansion. Or just you can break supply and try to fight with normal army. That's also not that bad. Medallion of Courage is the item from the red camp, which is acceptable. +5 strength, +5 intelligence is good. Leech is more tanky. It actually went for the Naga. Naga is more tanky. Naga is very fragile. You can't heal Naga by coiling hair. So that's pretty good. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to remind you that we are watching a show match between Happy and Medusa. Yes, there's a live show match. It's not a part of the Dolphin Cup. This is just a show match. This is not just a show match. It's an amazing show match. But yes, Happy just wants to participate in the show match. Probably they get paid. Probably they get paid some nice money. But Happy versus Medusa is definitely a very interesting game. Speaking of Medusa, for Night Elf, healing words are amazing because you want to save mana for later on your bears. And it's not that easy to heal everything with Reju. Kagdar's Pipe, I think, is a good item. I have seen Night Elves selling it, and Tome of Strength left on the camp. Where are you, back to Warcraft fans? Tell Mr. Medusa that he made a huge mistake. Fork of Lightning for creeping, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, he wants to speed it up. Picking up that Ancient of War uprooted in front of the Undead base. That's pretty funny. Okay, nobody's going for some crazy like tech switch. No Druid of the Claw, no Banshees. Medusa is still banking. He's on 50 supply. Wellspring check. We have Wellspring. You know that I'm a big fan of this beautiful upgrade. Mr. Happy is going for this like very remote camp. Gargantuan Sea Turtle camp. By the way, yesterday or 2 days ago, I asked in my Twitch chat, there was some in real life conversation, what kind of pets do you own? And the person said, I own level 7 turtle. And the joke is that he had a very big turtle, and this freaking level 7 turtle is pretty big. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Medusa is laming. Oh, look at this baby. Look at this baby. Let's go. That's what you do to the Undead. That's what you do to the Undead. Fork of Lightning. And he's just teleporting out. And Happy is walled off. Is Happy is walled in? Not really. TP for a TP. And 2 Acolytes. Was it that bad? Not great, not terrible. Not great, not terrible. I think you need to repeat this, Mr. Medusa. I think you need to repeat this. Happy is going to check another turtle. Was this Zeppelin laming good? I don't know. Maybe a little bit too late. Maybe just on time. Hard to say, ladies and gentlemen. I really like Fork of Lightning. That was good on the Acolytes, but Happy is doing fine. He bought another TP and he got another Gargantuan level 7 turtle. This guy again is pretty big, and Mr. Medusa is doing nothing. Okay, are we going to see a very long camping game? Happy doesn't have a lot of lumber. He would go for shade technology if he could, but he's quite limited by his lumber, sadly. And ladies and gentlemen, what I can tell you, we are going into the StarCraft 2 mode because the camps on the map are disappearing very rapidly. very rapidly. Oh yes, baby. Look at this Abomination. Why do you add Abomination? Because it's first thing first, something to tank. You have coils. Your Death Knight is rarely on level 5, but you know, level 2 coil is 400 HP. And on top of that, you want it for this beautiful Disease Cloud. Gives Abominations a Disease Cloud aura that deals 2 damage per second for 75 seconds to nearby enemy unit. 150 damage in total, and it's like refreshes and so on. Doesn't work on undeads though, so even if you play a 1v1 game versus undead, never go for Disease Cloud, because your opponent is immune to it. Or maybe he plays mass mercs, then okay, it works on mercs. It doesn't work on undead units. For example, Naga is not an undead unit, so it can work there. I don't know why there was an archer here, but archer has fallen. And ladies and gentlemen, there was a forgotten archer. That's okay. And Mr. Happy is like, he strikes me like the guy that doesn't want to take too many risks, and he'll just sit in his base. There is a scouting Zeppelin. That's not there is no army there. Zeppelin goes down. Ladies and gentlemen, who is excited for watching those two gamers sitting inside of their bases? Look at this beautiful, beautiful Moonwells. Mr. Happy is like, you know what? Maybe I need to attend some swimming pool classes or whatever. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's not just sit in our bases. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. That's his plan. Fog of Lightning to start the fight. Demon Hunter is just on level 4. Happy has such amazing experience, man. Okay, there's no Talos. Happy's looking much better. Bears are slowly melting. Demon Hunter is in the middle of everything. Demon Hunter is strong. We have double staff technology. Staff use on the bear. Now Demon Hunter needs to be careful. There is 30 seconds cooldown on the staff. And where are the bears, ladies and gentlemen? They are endangered species in this game. I don't see any, and without bears you can't deal with fiends, and fiends will destroy dryads with the support of the Abomination Leech. Pop the invul. Medusa is looking for a Hail Mary, but it is called. Happy outcrept him. Even though he made a mistake, he upgraded him, and second game goes to Happy 2-0. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the map number 3, and it's a pretty exotic map for me because we are on Echo Isles, ladies and gentlemen. And on Echo Isles, some crazy things can happen. For some reason, this map is like good for making this 80 supply versus 80 supply fights. People like to expand here a lot. Let's see if it's going to be the case. On the top left, we have Medusa losing 0-2, and what caught my attention, he's going to start creeping with the huge mercenary camp. And this mercenary camp will provide you level 2 and some good items. Ring of Regeneration for the Demon Hunter would be amazing. Happy is just scouting, he's not ghoul pulling like in the previous game, and he's opening with Death Knight and ghouls as well. So again, what I'm expecting here, I'm expecting straight up expansion by Happy, and I'm expecting counter expansion by Medusa that he will place here. Yes, first this ground, give, I don't know, birth to Ancient of War. You know, Ancient of War took all of the nutrition from the ground, and later there will be a tree of life growing there. You have very good Felterizer on this island in Echo Isles. Kappa. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a very efficient creeping. Look at this. Imba Hunter is in the middle of everything, and the Acolyte of Happy was trying to get the last hit, but there is no last hit, so Mr. Medusa is just creeping. And the item Circlet, everybody loves Circlets, am I right? Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent Happy is expanding. Okay. Creeping Mercamp takes forever. And look, Happy Medusa decided to not creep the full camp. Why? Because he needs to run into the expansion position to make it expensive. That's pretty nice. And yes, as I mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, as everybody expected, Happy is expecting this, is a counter expansion already growing at the spot here. On the spot. So, Happy has level 1. This camp doesn't give level 2, right? If I remember correctly. Yes, almost. Coil! Happy! Ooh! Happy faked the coil! Happy faked the coil! The Wisp detonated! Whoosh! That was good, Mr. Happy. How do you do that? You basically press a spell, and when animation of the spell is almost there, you press cancel, stop. You know, this like shield icon, and then it's stops, ladies and gentlemen. Not that bad, huh?
A player's forces
So,
are under attack.
Happy is making sure that his expansion will go up. He brought all of the ghouls, almost all of the ghouls with him, right? The bigger part of his army. Demon Hunter is in the middle of everything without evasion. He can't get into the arcane, the Nerubian tower range, because then you can slow down him and surround him. He's just trying to be annoying. Don't get surrounded, Mr. Medusa, no! Mr. Medusa, no! Let's see if he can hold that surround. Mr. Happy, how expensive is it for him? Oh, this demon, and oh, the ghouls are escaping. Demon Hunter is enraged. Demon Hunter says bye. He escaped. Houdini Imba Hunter. Houdini Imba Hunter, ladies and gentlemen. Houdini with the power of double circlet. He sold the TP. He bought Boots of Speed. Houdini Imba Hunter. Mamma mia! Houdini! Or what the name MacGyver, who is like well known to escape situations like that. Gloves of Hate, man, this Demon Hunter is hard to kill. Mr. Happy is like, we need some better units versus this Demon Hunter. My Demon Hunter my ghouls can't kill him. We need to hire some mercs. We need to hire Forest Troll Berserker. Medusa is just creeping. His counter expansion is moving. Ladies and gentlemen, both players have their economy untouched. What does it mean? Ladies and gentlemen, it means that we can see a very big game. Very big game. Why? Because, you know, they just produce 80 supply versus 80 supply. It always excites me. Big fights, they excite me, ladies and gentlemen. Because I never can control army big like that. You need to have more than 2 control groups to control it. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, Mr. Happy has no issue with that. Mr. Medusa is just going to root his Tree of Life. Counter expansion was placed quickly, but it had to like travel and so on. And Mr. Happy is not interested into dealing any economic damage. He's more interested into investing into his own Death Knight. Is there any surprise in his base? Not really. So far, everything is standard. Maybe the timing of second Necropolis a little bit looks like a little bit early, in my opinion. Like, if I compare it to different games, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just telling you that it's a little bit different. Usually you don't go for early Necropolis like that. Demon Hunter with Immolation level 2. Today I was lurking at Back to Warcraft and Kao was playing. And Kao was playing exactly this spec. So Immolation level 2, Mana Burn level 1. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. This sounds okay. You will get level 4 anyway. And your opponent in the mid game has low mana. So maybe that makes sense. And you may say, Saul, why you are getting excited over this? That's such a small thing. Not really. This is a discovery. This is an adjustment that Nidals made, and that gets me excited. Small things like that. It's basically my job here. If I even can call it a job, Invul Force, ladies and gentlemen, that's the big Invul. But yes, I'm here to spot those things, and yes, Back to Warcraft was right, of course. And now, what are we skilling? We skill Mana Burn. Yes, he skilled Mana Burn, even though this Demon Hunter is about to die. He's going for the Demon... This fight, this Demon Hunter has nerves of steel. This Demon Hunter has nerves of steel. Troll Berserker goes down, and there is no GG. I think we are closing to being in GG category. This Demon Hunter is an absolute beast, and now we didn't drop the circlet because he's in the rush. The Moonwells are growing. Look at the Moonwells. They are growing into the Expo direction. Yes, he's not dropping the circlets. There is no time. Naga is getting the leftovers here. I said GG. It's probably not GG. I maybe got a little bit too excited. Of course, Happy is very rich. He can rebuy his Death Knight. But let me tell you, this is a very sad individual. It's a very sad individual. Happy versus Medusa live show match. And this game looks Good for Medusa. Medusa acquired Ring of Protection +3. By the way, this ring was nerfed and it's still good. So in the past, it was ring +4 armor. And the price is why. Oh, Ensnare. Ensnare is not that good for Mr. Happy, of course, because his fiend will die. And it's a very juicy fiend, no deny here. What Mr. Medusa is doing, lures. Mr. Medusa is mining, of course. And ladies and gentlemen, what is happening now? Another item, cloth +5. Man, this Demon Hunter has 6 permanent items. Of course, he acquired a lot of them. Another Ensnare. I think Mr. Happy said Bliat. That's the only bad word that I know in Russian. I think it's not very bad, but okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what is happening now? What is happening now? Mr. Medusa is trying to save his units. This Troll Berserker literally has 2 HP because of all of this poison. And the man, this double ensnare on Mr. Happy. Double ensnare on Mr. Happy. Annoying. And Medusa is saving the low HP units, but Happy is looking for them. Happy is looking for them. Happy is looking for them. He got the coin. Happy wants revenge. He's getting it. 2 low HP units goes to Happy. Okay, he's fighting back, but again, Medusa has such a tremendous economy. 1,300 gold on Medusa. What are you going to do with this gold? Buy items. Shop control is here. Double Hear's Claw acquired. Mr. Happy is working with 200 gold, while Medusa is rich, and he has the Heal Scrolls. Good. There is an issue with this map because there is no lab, right? There is no Goblin Laboratory, so you can't buy Shredder if you want to. And yes, it means that Night Elf needs to have a lot of Wisps on Lumber. You need Wellspring, you need a lot of upgrades, you need to transition into Ancient of Wind. And because of that, ladies and gentlemen, yes, you need to have a lot of Wisps. Happy, in the meantime, is creeping his Lich. Lich has very nice items. Happy doesn't want to steal experience with his Death Knight. And he's giving all of the experience to his Lich. Lich is creeping nicely, but this huge turtle is huge. I think we can agree with that, and he will have to share experience because this turtle is just getting out of control. Medusa is creeping the same one, and his Ancient of War even moved there. Are we going to save the Ancient of War into attack your own units and you are Gucci? No! It's not a big deal, but I will be missing this Ancient of War quite a lot. Are we in the StarCraft 2 mode? Not yet. There are still some camps on the map. Potom as a third hero, that's a very good decision in my opinion. This is a pretty big map. You will acquire a lot of Orbs of Venom. By a lot, I mean 2, right? Because we have expansion, we have all of this gold. And versus Fiends, you need detection because Happy is a very good player and he can use Burrow technology quite well. In order to counter Burrow technology, you may say, Saul, you just buy dust, but this is annoying. You need to use this dust, and then you can just spam Scout to see the Fiends, and you also know about the Undead army movement. You know about Undead tech, right? Is there Banshees, in there some crazy tech like Necromancers. You know everything, and yes, Pod is an amazing Orb carrier. So far, we have Orb on Demon Hunter because he will be used to challenge destroyers. What I would like to point your attention to as well is that we had retrain. There is no more immolation. Demon Hunter used Book of Retraining in order to have mana burn level 3 and level 2 evasion. I don't know if Mr. Medusa wants to fight here. He definitely wants to mana burn. He can mana burn statues, but of course it's not free of charge. Demon Hunter is getting some damage, and Nova will reach, and stuff had to be used. Ladies and gentlemen, again, for some reason, this map is spawning those giga-long games. One orange camp left here in the north. Demon Hunter is cocky, Demon Hunter is looking for some mana burns, and level 5 Demon Hunter is amazing for exactly that. Podby is going to the bottom. Again, we have double Heal Scroll versus single Heal Scroll. Demon Hunter is busy burning a lot of mana. Podby will buy something. We have Invul only and a TP. But he didn't buy Invul. There was Invul there. Medusa wants to attack. Medusa wants to attack. Happy has no Scroll of Town Portal. Wait a moment. Happy doesn't have a TP. With bears, you can just click on Haunted Goldmine and teleport out? Yeah, with Bears you can do it. They have normal damage and Acolytes are not going to repair. Look, Naga is already running closer. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a good move. Can we stop Naga? Naga needs to survive. No! The position of the Naga was bad. Ay, 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 ay. But nice job by Medusa for realizing that Happy has no TP, but donating Naga was a mistake. Okay, okay. Are we getting Naga from the middle? I think we should Tavern Revive. It will be hard to control Naga. By the way, do you have access to Tavern with your Scout? I don't know. Did not. Okay, Podm got level 2. True Shot Aura. Go, True Shot Aura. That's what, it's a pretty obvious choice. I'm just saying that it's pretty funny that the Demon Hunter gets True Shot Aura as well if he attacks her units. We are missing our Naga. Man, there is no Naga. Maybe Mr. Medusa will pay the price for his move. We are missing Naga during a very important fight, and Naga was carrying the orb. Naga needs levels, even if this fight is not going to be the last one. And yes, Finns are burrowing, but we have Scout technology. Some destroyers are dying, bears are dying as well. Demon Hunter is on level 5. Demon Hunter is fighting. I don't see red Naga here. There is blue Naga that belongs to the Undead. Nice micro by Medusa the Gamer, but the bear goes down. We have one Moonwell close in proximity. Medusa has so much moon juice. He's so rich. He's moon juice rich. Moon juice rich, ladies and gentlemen. Level 3 on the podium is here. Okay. So, man, it would be a completely different fight with this Naga, but he had to lame and he didn't position Naga well, and Naga got coiled Novad. Ay. He should like give TP to the Naga. I don't know. That's okay. That's all right. It's in the past. Who cares? Is Naga coming back in 6 seconds? Finally. Welcome. Okay. And it's level 3 Priestess of the Moon, level 2 True Shot, ladies and gentlemen. Dryads get +4 damage, and you may say, Soul Bears, they don't get plus damage. Yes, that's true, but again, it's for the heroes as well. You have strong heroes. Okay, Mr. Happy army looks weak. Supplies even though. And Happy is still mining. Bears are here, they are providing some value. Naga of Nidelf is still not there, is still crossing the map. She had double cloves, double circlet, man. She had such a good items. It's like you go camping with your friends and one friend brings a lot of, like, you know, food, source of fire, like electricity, and then you lose your friend and you are in the forest with nothing. So this feels a little bit like with this Naga. Of course, you can start making a shelter, but you don't want to do it without your friend. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, the Naga of Mr. Happy dropped. Death Knight was almost dead, and Mr. Medusa is victorious. First point for Medusa. 2-1 for Happy. Game number 4, and we are not slowing down. On the bottom left on Autumn Leaves, it's Happy playing as a red Undead. And why his ghoul is going across the map? Because this ghoul wants to make a ghoul pull. And some Nidal haters say, Saul, they should just pull the wisp. Look at this distance. The Entangled Goldmine is so far away from this Ancient of War position, and it's extremely hard to pull the wisps, because, you know, there's a long time and you need to have wisps at gold at the start. But yes, maybe Undeads, they don't know that because they get lumber from a fighting unit, not from the hard-working peasants or peons or wisps. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Happy! Mr. Happy is like, hey, little piggy! Hey, little piggy. So if you don't know, this wisp is like what is called impossible position. So you can't attack this wisp. But ladies and gentlemen, yes, Mr. Happy was able to not maybe scare him away, but yes, he was making a statement here. Okay, the ghoul is coming back, and the ghoul pull was successful. The same as in game number 2, I think, right? You know the deal now. So the idea is as following. Happy will have no shop in time. He will have a second Necropolis because he can't afford second Ziggurat just now, but he slowed down the Nidelf creeping by a lot. In the previous game, in the previous game with the Ghoul Pool, Happy decided to play Aura first, and they were just running in circles in the middle. That's what basically was happening. And let me tell you that That was an interesting game. Happy decided to go for this tier 2 expansion that didn't work. Oh yes, I don't know. Are we creeping? Again, you need to creep with your skeletons, but maybe that's how the map works. I think we are creeping, but we double coil. I bet double coil. If you have no skeletons, you need to use double coil technology. And look at this! Mr. Medusa is crossing the map, but Happy will already have a beautiful item. Was there double coil? I stand corrected. That was a single coil. A single coil. We are taking some damage. Shop is almost ready. And Mr. Medusa crossed the map to steal. He wants this sludge finger. He dropped permanent level 1 item, this half circlet, very good item. Speaking of circlet, Happy wants the circlet, right? Happy wants the circlet, I know him. He wants it. He wants it. Buy the circlet, Happy, oh yes. And he sold the TP because his shop was late as the part of the ghoul pool, so he couldn't sell the TP. People say, Saul, nobody should ever play like Happy, learn from Happy because it's so hard to do. Man, you go to the creep camp that is not crept to buy a circlet and sell the TP with level 1 undead. That sounds pretty funny. Remember, coils this 100 damage. This guy has 140 HP. Level 2 is here because the ghouls are creeping remotely. And Mr. Happy is here. He got something. They split the trappers, not really, okay, but so far so good. Happy is pulling back on level 2, there is no expansion, Mr. Medusa is taking, Mr. Happy is taking, making a graveyard, so far so good. Happy was to creep more. Oh, you can do it? You can do it? Can you do it? Level 1 Demon Hunter imballation into double merc camp buying? Then this is so risky. This is so risky. This is like me asking my a friend in Netherlands, hey, I'm going to go there to find a job. Can you just oh, he called the wrong target. Woo! Mr. Happy miscalculated here. Like, you know, I will find a nice job in Netherlands. Just rent me a room for 1 month. I will find a job 100%, and the thing I can do in real life is nothing. I can only cast Warcraft. That's my skill, ladies and gentlemen. So let me tell you that was giga risky. Did it work? It kinda worked. He got the best item, Hellstone. This is the goated item tier. Hello everybody, I'm casting for YouTube. This is a series between Happy and Medusa. This is a live show match that nobody's casting probably. So ladies and gentlemen, that's why I'm here. I want to get some nice value. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, it's Happy versus Medusa / live. Chinese sensation, the most active player. Boot of speed for the Demon Hunter, most likely. Oh yes. And he didn't see Happy. He doesn't have Ultra Vision. I call Ultra Vision the controversial upgrade. Oh, this guy has low HP. Mr. Happy is operating his Death Knight pretty well. Demon Hunter is here now. Mana Burn was used, but there is still one coil in chamber. And Mr. Happy made decision. He went for the Naga second. And Naga second means he wants to fight. And he surrounded Naga. He surrounded the Naga of Mr. Medusa. And the Naga is down. Happy has boost of speed on his own Naga. Look at this chase. Demon Hunter can't reach too well. This is what you need to do as Undead. If you want to play Naga second, you need to buy boost of speed. Why? Because Naga is so fragile versus Imba Hunter. Points for Happy, and he got the Archer as well, man. So yes, usually as Undead, you go for Leech second in like, I don't know, 60%, 70% cases, but in the rest percent, you go for amazing Naga because you want to have control of the map. You want to be able to brawl. And in this case, I think you agree with me that that was very worth it. And Happy's even getting more. He's getting this Enraged Wildkin. He's trying to surround him, and that's what he's doing. Maybe not really. Enraged Wildkin is being body blocked. The Naga. Okay, no. Happy got +6 intelligence. That's a pretty good item. And coil landed before mana burn, minus 25 mana burn is not that bad. Demon Hunter is here to take some ghouls with him. He has Healthstone. You don't want to use Healthstone, he will have to. Maybe he actually doesn't. This guy is crazy. The longer you have Healthstone, the more regen you have, right? Because it's like Permanent item, consumable item is a hybrid between, right? It has this effect of permanent item with ability to consume it. Okay, the HP is regenerating nicely, and Hearthstone stays. Those pro players, they want to squeeze every drop of efficiency possible.
A player's forces are
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is SaulApe and I'm an ape. Welcome. How are you doing? We have Sasquatch here. Okay, Happy's just creeping. I think in this game it's certain that he'll go for Ghoul Frenzy timing, but ladies and gentlemen, nothing is certain in life, and I was wrong many times, but yes, I think when Lich will exit the altar, then, ladies and gentlemen, he'll buy Orb, Ghouls will cross the map, and we'll see a nice timing. Medusa slash the live, the gamer, he needs to wait for it, he needs to prepare for it. In this game, his moon juice is not as impressive as usual. As you can see, he has 2 empty moon wells. Because yes, the happy push will arrive. Happy push will arrive. There's enough resources for the Lich. Happy had started his Lich, and yes, he is slowly thinking about the big push. Maybe he'll do something else. Let's see, let's expand Happy now and show the world that I'm a fool. But I think the best option is just to squeeze the Night Elf even more. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's check Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter has half circle, so he has like circlet, this healing. Oh, the worst item in slot, Scroll of the Beast, sell this immediately. But the good news is that Night Elf actually needs a lot of gold at this stage of the game. Why? Because you want to buy Orb of Venom and Staff of Preservation. To be honest, if Undead is pushing you, actually you can skip Staff of Preservation for a moment, and you can buy healing potions, and you buy stuff when you are done with the push. But yes, definitely selling Scroll of the Beast will help with orb buying. And yes, he is going outside of the map, outside of the base, so he bought stuff, that's okay, he bought the orb. How is the supply looking, and is Happy going to push? Let's see about it. Well, Happy is not going for the Ghoul Frenzy timing. It's been minute number 9 and 20, so he could go for the Frenzy timing, would be now, but both players are kinda, they have agreement with each other that this is a time for Rogue Golem. I mean, not Rogue, Granite. This is a time for Granite Golem, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to think about this, okay. If you want to creep the Granite Golem, do it. Happy knows that he can't keep a lot of ghouls around of the Granite Golem to... actually, he failed at it. There was one clap, but you can make Granite Golem to not use clap technologies. Happy bought a TP. Yes, he sold TP in the early game and then bought it in the late game. It's basically like you are borrowing money from a bank. And ladies and gentlemen, what's now? Medusa is here. They're contesting the map. Who is breaking the supply? Nobody's breaking supply. 50 supply versus 50 supply. Both players are ready. Both players are operational. I don't see any invulns on Mr. Medusa. It can be problematic. Happy attacked the small camp. The small camp is like, Happy, go away! Go away, Happy. You're abusing Undead to win the games. And Happy is like, no. Undead is well balanced, or maybe Undead needs buffs. I'm just that good, Kappa. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a Reju on the Demon Hunter. I don't know, Happy is going for the Naga. That was a bad decision. Happy is going for the Naga. That was a bad decision. Now Naga of Happy is in a little bit of trouble, but Naga has a healing potion, and maybe that was a good decision. Mr. Medusa blundered. I was like, why Happy is attacking the Naga? He can't kill her. Naga can just go back. But you know what? Mr. Medusa brought Naga back, and Koilnova was waiting. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. That's what happened. And ladies and gentlemen, with Naga dying, that looks... Oh, wait a moment. Oh, Mr. Happy, can you do it? Look, he keeps his Naga around for Cold Arrow on Giga Red HP. She has Scroll Teleportation. One of the bears is dead. What about the... look at this micro. Not really. Happy miscalculated here. And this guy still is rocking this Healthstone. Mr. Medusa is still rocking Healthstone. Man, the game is open. Happy got another good item, but the game is open. Do we have Wellspring? There is no Wellspring. A Wellspring is on the way at the start of the night. I'm getting excited here. I'm a big fan of Night Elves with Wellspring. So they will get a lot of regeneration. Is Naga in the altar? Yes, for 40 more seconds. Happy has statues. Statues are amazing, are at, you know, coming back to good health.
Players' forces are under attack.
There is Destroyer that can dispel slow. Dryads can't be coil nova, so you can like use them very freely for scouting. Of course, look how much damage Lich is dealing to those Dryads. Demon Hunter got coiled. Man, those Dryads are so fragile, the Lich! Mamma mia, those heroes are obliterating poor Dryads, look! And this Lich hits like a truck, the same with Naga. Naga, they're so fragile. Okay, what about Demon Hunter? Demon Hunter is trying to deal some damage. Is there enough mana for coil? No, but there's mana potion! He died with the Hellstone, man. He kept Hellstone literally forever.
A player's forces are
Literally forever he kept the Hellstone. He died with it because of the mana potion. 3-1 for Happy. Hello, Mr. Budscrams. Hello, Mr. Rasteric. Hello, Mr. Nar to the Nar. Hello, Mr. Triherod. Hello, Mr. Ves. Hello, Mr. Azrakadabra. Hello, Mr. Wojtalenko. Hello, Mr. Andres Sauza. Precious, precious Healthstone. Okay, so that was game on Autumn Leaves. So we have 2 more games, right? 2 more games. Okay. 2 more games. Hello, Mr. Silent Dave, 35. Nice to see you, sir. Welcome, welcome. If somebody's watching and not following, please make sure to follow. My name is SaulApeMan and I like to cast Warcraft 3. And this is a live show match. And hello, Mr. Rugby. Sorry for not greeting you. Okay, and also if somebody wants to check the YouTube channel, I'm going to post this entire series on the YouTube channel later. Make sure to sub to the YouTube. Hello, Mr. Bubbles. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I'm casting, guys, so I'm sorry about that. So Happy's up 3-1. I mean, I'm not sorry that I'm casting, but I'm sorry that I can't read the chat that well. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, let's continue the casting. 1, 2, 3, go. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 5 of this magnificent show match. On the top left of Hammerfall, we have Happy playing as a red Undead. And in this map, in this game, he's not going for the ghoul pool. In my opinion, ghoul pool can be successful here. Maybe the map is a little bigger, maybe the Ancient War position is a little bit more, I don't know, more remote, but Happy is not going for the ghoul pool. Happy is going for the good old normal build. Of course, he will scout, this Acolyte will make a shop, this Acolyte will look for the critter, and then, ladies and gentlemen, this Acolyte will go to enrage the Makura. Oh, the critter is here, but yeah, Happy just crossed the map immediately. Critter is in a good position, so whatever. What Medusa, the gamer, is doing? Not much, nothing out of the ordinary. His Ancient of War is close to the Magnified Makura. Yes, what excites me about Hammerfall is the most is the Makura. Of course, you know that I'm a big fan of this amazing creature. And ladies and gentlemen, my name is SaulApe and I'm an ape. On the top left, it's Happy. Death Knight, Ghoul, Opener versus Demon Hunter, Archer, Opener. On this map, there is no Mercamp. It means that we are not going to see any crazy units like that. Is this map expansion friendly? Very, very expansion friendly map because of the layout, because of how easy it's to creep the kobolds. They give a lot of experience and so on. And the body blocks! The body blocks! Makura followed, but not for long. And Ancient of War is back, ladies and gentlemen. Ancient of War is back, okay? So there was a counter pull, so this Wisp was blocking. This Wisp was blocking the Acolyte, ladies and gentlemen. The Wisp was blocking the Acolyte, and because of that, the pull was unsuccessful. And let's check the inventory of Mr. Happy. Single Sacrificial Skull. What I have seen in this show match that shocks me a little bit, ladies and gentlemen, is that Happy is not planting Sacrificial Skull. On last Refuge, he hesitated, or it was a different map. But here on this map, on Hammerfall, he planted his Sacrificial Skull immediately. But Demon Hunter is already there. And what Demon Hunter is going to do? He plays Immolation, so this AoE damage dealing spell, and he's like, okay, I will attack your Ziggurat. Happy lose Ghoul to Creeps! Happy lost Ghoul to Creeps, I repeat! Happy lost Ghoul to Creeps, but he's surrounded. Was it worth it? The Ghoul goes down and he will go! 3 ghouls! 3 ghouls! 3 ghouls at this stage of the game. Happy has 130 lumber. It costs 210 lumber to plant planted gold mine. At this stage of the game, 3 ghouls? Mamma mia. It's like, I don't know, like, Saul, why are you making a big deal about this? It's like, I don't know, all of my viewers, you probably work, that assumption, and imagine that I'm saying, okay, for first 30 years of your life, you can't use computer. Or you have like 30 minutes per day of computer access. Good luck making your career. That's how it feels when you lose 3 ghouls at the start of the game, because you will get back to those ghouls, but man, you are behind. But he's not giving up, he's planting his ziggurat, and he's producing a lot of ghouls. Okay, Mr. Happy. And in the meantime, Mr. Medusa invested into his counter-expansion technology. And yes, what Happy is going to do about it, we'll see here. Happy is giga creeping, man. Giga creeping. Okay, the Wisp got ensnared. That was very unlucky. Okay, but at least it gives time for Medusa the Gamer to creep the Cobalt camp, so the Tree of Life can be just uprooted and it can be moved easily. And ladies and gentlemen, look at this. We have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Death Knight still creeping. Happy wants to get double items from the middle, and he's in the rush. He knows the Demon Hunter is probably done with his creeping, so that's why he used the coil. Even though the coil was on low level, he wants to get double permanent big consumable from the middle. The first one was good, Potion of Greater Healing. The second one was quite bad. Ladies and gentlemen, economy of the Nether will skyrocket here. Why, ladies and gentlemen? Because this Tree of Life is already there, and expansion of Mr. Happy is not ready yet. It's not going to be cancelled, I think. And yes, Mr. Medusa is a little bit sad that, you know, he can't get his permanent items, but yes. Economy of Nidalv in this game looks beautiful. Is the game open? I think the game is very open. Are we buying a Shredder? Buy a Shredder now. And maybe the Wisp will be placed there. But yes, if you are so ahead economically, just buy Shredder, in my opinion. Just buy the Shredder. It's a good time. It's a good time for that. You don't need your resources for Naga. Just buy the Shredder, sir. I should be the Shredder salesman. Hey guys, can I interest you in buying Shredder, this technology? This technology will help your household to prepare a lot of lumber, and with lumber, think about the possibilities. You can take the bath inside of the Moonwell with Wellspring. Wellspring is like heated hot tub and jacuzzi. You can also grow a dragon inside of your house by making a chimera. I'm not even talking about those cool birds, Druid of the Talon in the crow form. You can have your entire zoo with the power of this Shredder. It opens ability. It gives you these abilities, and it only costs 400 gold and 100 lumber, and it's available right now at Goblin Laboratory. Use the coupon MACRURA to get 10% off. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful, right? You want to buy it right now, guys. Sadly, it's in Warcraft. You can't buy it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're not going to take a bath in the Moonwell with Wellspring, even though it sucks, ladies and gentlemen. Even though, beautiful Shredder. But yes, he'll provide so much lumber, and the Nidal, they need a lot of lumber. They need what's called wood. So we need to have. Well, maybe I will get big enough that will have my code in stuff like that, but probably we need to wait. We need to wait, ladies and gentlemen. We need to wait a little bit. We need to cast more Warcraft, right? Then we'll be fine. Ladies and gentlemen, Happy crossed the map, but now he's back, right? So he was doing some stuff around the map, but Nidalv is around. Nidalv has the map control because of the Naga. If you call now, you get extra Shredder. The problem is that you don't need the extra Shredder, but yes, if you are a good salesman, maybe even too good, You know, you can buy the shredder for your family. They can have their own wellspring hot tubs too. Make a gift for your ex-girlfriend with the shredder gift card. Available now. Okay, there is a level 4 demon hunter with staff of teleportation, and he's keeping eye on Mr. Happy base, and he actually has the audacity to steal the green camp in front of Mr. Happy base. In the meantime, Happy is creeping his Death Knight. Second hero of Mr. Happy will be under-leveled a lot. Lich is inside of the altar. There is literally nothing to creep around. It's going to be a... Oh! That was unfortunate, but those ghouls are so low. Demon Hunter is stuffing back. Demon Hunter is like, leave my Dryad alone, you monster. Leave my Dryad alone. Mr. Happy is actually teleporting back. Was it worth it? Probably, but it's still looking super good for Medusa the Gamer. Mr. Medusa, oh yes, I told you about Druid of the Talon, that with Shredder they are possible, and yes, that's exactly what is happening. Shredder has been shredding for a long time, but it's only 185 lumber because, yes, the lumber bill in the Night Elf base is always pretty big. Those two players, they have such a huge economies, but their fighting armies are super slow now. Super small, because they are both waiting for those tier 3 power spike units. And ladies and gentlemen, of course, Mr. Happy economy is not that great, but yes, Night Elf is just waiting to produce bears, those talons, and so far they are just running in circles around the map. So they are running in circles. Oh, beautiful zoo. Shredder moved to the main base. I told you, can give you to like ex-wife or whatever. Look. It used to mine here, and when you are Shredder, if you are happy with the Shredder work, you can rent it to your family. Give it to your brother, your sister, your cousin, okay? Buying Shredder is logical, very useful technology. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. No, Coil Nova to kill one archer. Okay. Acceptable. Not great, not terrible. If the Druid of the Claw would die, that would be a big catastrophe, but not here. So far, so good. Bears are coming. Neither is still missing his items, right? There is no Orb of Venom. Oh, we need to surround this Gargantuan Seater to level 7, or Happy will coil him. Happy, oh, he used Fog of Lightning, Mr. Medusa, the coil. Mana burn, okay, there is mana potion. Medusa got the item experience to Happy, so they had a split, and there is Staff of Teleportation, so Demon Hunter will survive. And Medusa is running to another red camp, to another turtle. Smart supply lead for Medusa, and again he's going for Wellspring, he's going for everything, and he has 475 lumber now. Good job, Shredder. Very nice shredding. This is a nice army. What Mr. Happy is doing, he's playing very standard. Ghouls, Fiends, Statues, Destroyers, probably Naga. And we are into the StarCraft 2 mode really quickly. Naga needs level 3. Naga needs some invul. Mr. Happy is in the middle. Wisp detonated. Medusa knows. Mr. Medusa doesn't want to risk it. He wants to be ready for the Happy push, because the Ghoul Frenzy push is coming. Good decision by you, Mr. Medusa, but is it enough? Demon Hunter has Ankh. He's very tanky because of that. He can actually die and come back. And ladies and gentlemen, Talons are attacking nicely. Happy, did you forget your web? Yes. Web was not ready for this push, and that's why Druid of the Talons are doing quite fine. They're on the Adept training. Coil used by Mr. Happy, he has no mana potion. Lich has Invul, and Medusa feels confident to chase Mighty Happy, and dust technology used. I mean, Burrow used. There is dust on the Naga. Yes, 1 feet goes down. That's why you like bottom third, because you have Scout on demand. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, Undead base is very cool, because you get more regen, you have access to the shop, meaning mana potions, you have the one Nerubian Tower. Happy, save his invul and use the coil. But look at this Druid of the Talon, they are connecting, but now they are webbed. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very heated fight. Mr. Medusa feels confident enough to go into the Happy territory. Is it a good OP option? We'll see about that. We have Naga with 0 mana. That's an issue, but Demon Hunter good level 5. Mamma mia, grande madonna. Mana burn is going to clean all of the mana. Happy bought the TP. The birds are dying though. Happy teleported to another base and his statue went down. What Mr. Medusa is going to do? Mr. Medusa wants to disengage. He wants to drink from the Moonwells. He has full Moonwells. Yeah, what a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Are we going for some crazy? No, Potom. Look at those Moonwells, they are so full. Mr. Happy needs to act. There is a red camp up for grabs. Ancient of War was patiently parked there. Okay. Mr. Happy was going to eat a small turtle. Very small turtle. Very small, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Gargantuan Sea Turtle goes down. Another Ankh. Another Ankh, ladies and gentlemen. This neither has get out of jail free card. Makura for everybody. Get out of jail free card. He can lose any hero. And it's not an issue. And ladies and gentlemen, what's now? What's now, ladies and gentlemen? We have a big fight. Intelligence on the Lich. Medusa is expanding. Why? Because he has infinite lumber because of the Shredder technology. Yes, there is so much moon juice. There's so much moon juice, man. Look at this moon juice. So much. That's crazy. Okay. Demon Hunter is trying to be annoying. Coil. He's just tanking coils. He's a walking mana burn. Mr. Medusa got another base. This Demon Hunter is just annoying. He can mana burn the statue. By the way, Happy is refusing to add Naga to his composition. Maybe now it's too late. He bought Tome of Retraining. Still, Mr. Medusa is really valuing this evasion level 2. It's 20% more toughness, basically. There are MGs in the late game. MGs in the late. 3 MGs! There is a Scouting Acolyte. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I tested the cooldown of Ankh, and in my opinion there is no cooldown. And why MGs? Okay, you have anti-destroyer technology. I will just produce a lot of bears, but according to Mr. Medusa, you play MGs. Let him cook, as they say. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have a big fight here. Abomination got coiled. Death Knight has no mana potion, but he's on level 5, so every coil kills for a lot. Mana burn for now. Death Knight is empty. Statues are trying to give him mana back. Destroyers are secure because all of the Druid of the Talons are dead. Demon Hunter is in the middle of everything. Neither heroes feel very, very comfortable now, and 2 more MGs are joining the fight. 61 supply for Happy, 67 supply for Medusa, and growing another mana burn. There's absolutely no mana on Happy. Happy is trying to push here, but his units are getting lower and lower. Demon Hunter will drink from the Moonwells, and he will be ready to fight again. Dryads are coming back. So far, Naga is not dying, and remember that there is Ankh there. Demon Hunter is back, 50 mana on Death Knight. We need to mana burn soon. He actually decided to mana burn the Lich. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, remember this was a educated decision by Medusa to go for those MGs. Demon Hunter is going to die, but he's dying on purpose. 70 supply versus 70 supply, but those MGs. Is there enough damage? We'll see about that. Demon Hunter is back, but now he's mortal. Now he's mortal, ladies and gentlemen. Now he can die. Oh, look at those moonges. Look at those moonges. It's like, I don't know, you are a gamer. It's late night, and you are very thirsty, and it's like, oh my god, there is nothing to drink, and you go to your fridge, and there is 1 2-liter bottle of Coca-Cola already chilled, ladies and gentlemen. Why I'm telling a story like that? Because this is my dream. Basically, I have been in this situation many times. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how it felt to find 3 full Moonwells. Demon Hunter is checking for counter expansion, but he should have a Wisp there, and not, ladies and gentlemen, scout with the Demon. And yes, Demon is back. Demon is back. I repeat, we have a big fight. Lich is on level 4. That's very good. Heal scroll used by the Undead. Minus 69 mana burn. That's telling. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Naga has stopped. Naga has Ankh. Demon Hunter is doing very, very well. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. No, Naga. Okay, Naga has Ankh now. Naga will come back to life. Or maybe you can save the Ankh. We'll see about this. Naga is hanging on the edge here. There are burrowed fins. There is no potom technology you can use. You need to use reveal technology, but reveal doesn't last too long. Naga went down finally, but there is Ankh there. Happy is almost dead. There is Invul Potion on cooldown. Speaking of Invul Potion, Lich has its own, and Mr. Happy left the game. GG! The bottom left, ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Medusa with his Ancient of War in the standard spot, opening with Demon Hunter on the top right. It's Death Knight. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of those matchups where there is some wiggle room with the hero choices. Some undeads like to play Lich versus Demon Hunter on maps like Springtime, because you can just Nova the Lich forever and easily expand. Some other Night Elves, they like to play Warden, but in general, you go for Death Knight versus Demon Hunter. That's the standard here. And what I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, again, on Northern Isles, you can either expand or not. It's like 50-50, 50-50 map. And where is Mr. Happy Acolyte? Happy didn't scout? Happy didn't scout in this map. He thinks that it's not worth it to scout on this map. I was like, where is his Acolyte? And how I'm recognizing that there is no Acolyte? Because he has a rounded number. How do you say in English? Even number, it's 20. With Acolyte, you have like odd number, usually, with the scouting Acolyte. So yes, he decided to have a very greedy, very economic game. And maybe he thinks, ladies and gentlemen, that he have all of the mind games on Mr. Medusa. All of the mind games, okay? So yes, Happy versus Medusa. Man, what is he going? Super fast tech. That's also the part of not having an Acolyte, because you have your ghouls faster. And yes, Mr. Happy with the economic build. If you are a noob player, I think that's a good build for you. And as we can see, it's used on pro level, because you have a stronger macro build. But yes, if you are a new player or a noob player like me, it's better to get a good habits. You need to scout, you need to get information, you need to understand why you are getting this information. Now what is very important to understand, that you need to split your army. Half of the army fights Imba Hunter and the other half creeps. Level 2 is here. It means that we have Unholy Aura, which is very, very important as well. Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening now? What is happening now? What is happening now? Okay.
A player's forces are under attack.
Both players are attacking. Nobody's expanding. One base. Again, what is interesting for me is, of course, what Night Elf will do. So as we can see, Night Elf is running around, trying to creep jack. But Happy was faster. He got his item, he got what he wanted. Now he's pulling back. And remember, with Undead, you can this ghoul magic, meaning you send low HP ghouls back to the lumber. You take the fresh ghouls, and ladies and gentlemen, and you enjoy a good fighting army. Oh, are we going to coil this Tuskar? No, a little bit too late. Happy is going for the archers. There is dust of appearance. Archers are going to die, at least the surrounded ones. Those archers are quite healthy. Remember that in the new patch there was a buff to archers HP, but wait a moment, Mr. Medusa got surrounded, and he is surrounded even without Death Knight present in the surround. And ladies and gentlemen, again, point for Happy, and he even has a Ritual Dagger. He just killed the seal. For a good reason. It's just in Warcraft 3. I love seals, by the way, amazing animals. And ladies and gentlemen, huge Ritual Dagger. That's so good. So good, ladies and gentlemen. Coil, which goes down. Yes, on this map you have seals and penguins as critters. Okay, on the frozen map. It's pretty good. Okay. Happy got tier 2. And now Naga. Happy wants to fight for camps. Happy's like, okay, he probably, Medusa, the Night Elf, he probably moved his Ancient of War, and I'm going to contest the camp, and I can do it with Naga, and Naga for Mr. Medusa as well, ladies and gentlemen. Naga, he's going for the Demon Hunter! Can he do it? This is such a close moment! Demon Hunter is surrounded, denied! Demon Hunter got denied, man! What This micro, he forced the TP by surrounding at the seal, and now he's going for the... Happy's so good with his micro. This cold arrow didn't wake up the creep because the Naga died? What a moment, man. Double hero kill, and Mr. Medusa is a sad individual. He's like, okay, here we go again. Let's rebuy Demon Hunter from Tavern, and let's rebuy, remake Naga from the altar. If Medusa wins this, which is like 5% chance, in my opinion, I'm going to send this replay, this timestamp to this YouTube video to Mr. Two-Face, because he always loses his heroes with Night Elf. Last hit by Happy. Last hit by Happy. No, it wasn't the last hit by Happy. All is good, ladies and gentlemen. All is good. Yeah, my point is that if Medusa wins this, then every single undead around the world should be motivated that you can win. A Night Elf around the world should be motivated that you can win even with losing your heroes all the time. Naga is in trouble a little bit. Where is the demon? Demon was inside of the main. No! Oh, triple hero kill at minute 7. Triple hero kill at minute 7, man. Triple hero kill at minute 7. Medusa is still trying though. He's the gamer. For him, it's like a one long game, Warcraft 3. You know, he's just trying his best. He's solving the puzzles. Maybe this game is like, for him, it's like, you know, Sudoku? This like, you have what, 1, 9 numbers, and you need to like predict the numbers. And ladies and gentlemen, maybe it's like this game is like a fake, like impossible Sudoku for him. But he still wants to try, you know, he still wants to try to solve it to get a good habit, ladies and gentlemen. Sudoku, yes, the logic game, okay? Am I a big Sudoku fan? No. I'm big Warcraft 3 fan. Only Warcraft. Nerf Sudoku, buff Warcraft. Okay? That's my take here. Happy, I think, is going for Ghoul Frenzy push because this game is going amazing for him. But he needs... Oh, and he got replenishment potion as well. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful. Okay, what's now? Mr. Medusa is like, well, let's try to creep Naga to level 2, maybe good things will happen. In the meantime, Happy with the power of Obsidian Statue is already regenerating some HP and some life here. And ladies and gentlemen, Ankh, is it a good item? It's a pretty good item. Ankh, you can be a little bit risky with your Death Knight. And he sold Ankh! He sold Ankh, man! I said it's a good item and he sold it immediately. Point for Happy. Happy is like, Saul, he's going to attack my ghouls, destroy my fiends. He's not going to touch my Death Knight. And also, of course, if I keep my Death Knight in one spot, he will kill it, but I'm not a noob like you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a big fight. Invul popped. There is no staff. This demon hunter got surrounded immediately. Is the redo? There is no redo. This demon, there is no mana potion. The bears are dying as well. Level 3 on the Naga. Mr. Happy, are we pushing? He's awaiting his leech. Leech will come back soon. Yeah. Ankh is not providing damage. So it's a bad item. Kinda true. Mr. Happy in his glass cannon mode. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what now? Ghouls are dying, so Mr. Happy is still awaiting the leech. No mana potion to celebrate the good early game. Triple hero kill in, and Happy still being like precious, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, now we have, of course, we have tier 3, we have tier 3 power spike, we have the beautiful orb, we have Ghoul Frenzy. Ghoul Frenzy, so very fast movement speed for the ghouls. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and Demon! 4 kills! 4 hero kills! Is it enough? Is Mr. Medusa going to GG out? And Mr. Medusa is like, Saul, I visited my therapist and I said to him, I don't need a therapist because I'm losing heroes every time and I'm not giving up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the show match. 5 wins for Happy, 1 win for Medusa. They brought amazing games. Pep is amazing versus Night Elf, and I hope that you enjoyed it. So my name is SaulApeMan. If you want to check out more content like that, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Leave me the comment with the feedback. I got a comment once with Saul. This showmatch got much, this casting got much better when I muted the stream, muted the video. So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I got comments on this as well. So leave them, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.